K-Scope 2015 in Florida.
Hi, so it's Todd Critchler, a developer outreach advocate here at K-Scope 15, and I've got a really interesting developer to talk with here, Andrew Kingham. He works for a large oceanography institution that does a lot of good work around the world. You have a really interesting application. You're talking about using XE to collect the data. You've just switched over to a bunch of Apex applications using the Oracle database.
Yep.
Andrew, tell us a little bit about what you're actually doing. What does it involve, and what are some of the challenges of it?
Well, so we work with fisheries observers, namely is our main use, and they're out there on fishing boats collecting scientific data about catch that comes on board, commercial fishing boats. So they are independent arbiters of the catch that comes on board, and they collect all this data about what's caught and then enter it into our proprietary software that is a Java-based data entry interface that sits on an XE platform on that client machine. So a lot of these boats are out in the middle of the Bering Sea. No satellite connection.
No guarantee of connectivity.
So just everything happens on the client.
On a little XE database.
Little XE, and so we deploy these to all the fishing boats and/or on the laptop the observers have themselves. And they enter all that data in there, and then we package it all up into a bunch of text files, basically, that have each column name defined. And then when they get into a satellite area where they have signal, they push go, basically, and it sends it to us, those packaged text files, and then that loads into our database. Each column goes into the database where it's supposed to go. So it's pretty cool.
So who's using this data? I mean, what would you use it for? Is it to track the guys that are fishing where they shouldn't be fishing? But I can't see them pushing that data up. So
so this is more for scientific analysis of what's being caught, where, how, and then it's used for fisheries management. Ultimately, we manage the fisheries in real time, so we get this data every day from these fisheries observers, and we then process the data and inform the fisheries managers at the regional level, who then take all this information and make real-time fisheries management decisions.
And you were saying you were using Apex applications. What are you doing with that?
So on our end, we have analysts, we have people using the data in real time that are using, once we get it from these XE systems, we've built all these Apex applications that then interface with the data in terms of data editing, data quality control, data manipulation, and we used Oracle Forms for that for years, and in the last couple of years, I think 2011 we did the first one, and we've done 6 or 7 since. And that's all in Apex now, and we're looking to get everything moved over to Apex within the next year. So,
excellent. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for your time. Keep up the good work with the fish, and lovely to hear the application and the use case.
All right, thanks.
Enjoy the conference.
Thanks.
Thanks.